The mirror of the cosmos. The law of correspondence. As above, so below, as below, so above, the Kybalion. In the stillness of ancient Egypt, in the shadowed halls of mystery schools lost to time, scribes etched the wisdom of Thoth, the god of writing, balance, and hidden knowledge. Among these sacred fragments of eternal truth, one line reverberated like the beat of the sun's drum across the Nile, as above, so below, as within, so without. This was no poetic flourish, it was a cipher, a key. Passed down through the Hermetic lineage, this principle became one of the central tenets of the Emerald Tablet, said to be authored by Hermes Trismegistus, a figure who, like the principle itself, bridges worlds, part myth, part man, part god. What Hermes offered was not just doctrine, it was technology for the soul, a navigational compass for those who dared to see the hidden architecture of reality. We hear it often, as above, so below. But what does that really mean? This law asserts that there is harmony between the planes of existence, the macrocosm, the universe, the stars, the divine, the microcosm, the individual human, the body, the mind. Every part contains the whole in miniature, and the structure of one level reflects the structure of another. It's not just metaphor, it's a blueprint revealing the deep symmetry of the cosmos, how galaxies spiral like seashells, how your lungs mirror the branching of trees, how neural pathways resemble star constellations. The Emerald Tablet, one of the oldest known sources of Hermetic wisdom, begins, "That which is below corresponds to that which is above, and that which is above corresponds to that which is below, to accomplish the miracle of the one thing." In Kabbalah, the tree of life stretches from Malkuth, earth, to Kether, divine crown, each sephira a reflection of higher order, mirrored downward into creation. In alchemy, the transformation of base metals into gold was always symbolic of something deeper, the refinement of the soul. The alchemist works not just in matter but in spirit. What he perfects within, he brings into the world. In Christianity, Jesus says, "Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven." Again, the pattern is clear. Earth and heaven are reflections. Harmony between them is the key to manifestation. In Taoism, Lao Tzu whispers the same secret: to understand the nature of the great, observe the small. These traditions never disagreed. They simply spoke in different dialects of the same universal language. The Kybalion teaches that all of existence operates across three great planes: the physical plane, the realm of matter, form, biology, circumstance; the mental plane, the realm of thought, ideas, belief, imagination; the spiritual plane, the realm of essence, divine intelligence, archetype. The law of correspondence asserts that these planes mirror each other. A shift on one plane will ripple through the others. So, change your thoughts, mental, and your reality, physical, must eventually change. Engage in sacred ritual, physical, and you access archetypal energies, spiritual. Heal emotional wounds, mental emotional, and the body often follows suit. In this view, nothing is isolated. Your cough is not just a cough. Your heartbreak is not just heartache. Everything is nested in layers of reality, like Russian dolls, each a reflection of the last. The Hermetic sages taught that if you want to understand the vast, impersonal workings of the heavens, look within. Your inner conflicts, those tiny dramas that play out in your chest when you're torn between paths, are echoes of cosmic principles. If a star dies, so too does an outdated belief. If the moon waxes, so too does a hidden desire. If you want to align with the greater universe, don't just look at the sky. Look at your daily rituals, your posture, the way you speak to yourself in silence. These are your personal constellations. The law of correspondence doesn't operate in straight lines, it spirals, like DNA, galaxies, and sacred temples. You may revisit the same theme in life again and again, but from different angles with new insights. The law teaches that all things are cyclical and fractal. You are always dancing through the same truths in deeper and more complex patterns. This is why healing happens in layers, why understanding dawns in degrees, why you cannot fix the outer world without first attending to the inner. Modern science, without trying to, began whispering the same secrets. The structure of neurons in the brain resembles the cosmic web of galaxies in the universe. Your gut biome behaves like an ecosystem. Your heart field radiates measurable energy, shaping the coherence of your thoughts. You are not a speck in the universe. You are a miniature version of it. And if that sounds romantic, it is. But it's also an instruction manual. This law is not meant to be admired, it's meant to be used. Here's how you can begin to live it. Electin and tell you a self-awareness as divination. If everything corresponds, then your mood, habits, inner language are messages from the broader field. Track your thoughts like a mystic would track the stars. Your anxiety may be a prophecy. Your longing, a map. Symbolic your outer environment to affect your inner world. Clean your house, clear your mind. Light a candle with intention, invite divine focus. Speak blessings, reprogram your subconscious. Look for patterns. If you keep experiencing the same issue, look for it on other planes. A health problem might stem from a toxic belief. A recurring argument might reflect a spiritual lesson. A financial block might mirror a wound in self-worth. 4. Use ritual as a bridge. Ancients used rituals to create correspondence between realms. Fasting to purify body and mind, chanting to align breath and spirit, dance and movement to reflect cosmic order. You don't have to be religious. You just have to be intentional. Want to understand the divine? Study the garden. The plant doesn't force growth. It aligns with the sun, the soil, and the rhythm of the seasons. You, too, are meant to grow in rhythm. The law of correspondence teaches us to honor the sacred in the mundane. The way water pools after rain, the way the moon pulls your dreams, the way a seed bursts only in darkness. All of it is curriculum. Here's the deeper truth. Everything is speaking to you, but not in words, in reflections, in repetitions, in synchronicities that seem like coincidence until you realize their choreography. When you fully grasp this law, you stop being a victim of circumstance and begin to participate in the unfolding of reality. You become a conscious co-creator, working with the templates of heaven to restore harmony on earth. Let me tell you a tale. There was once a young apprentice who lived at the edge of a vast kingdom. She dreamed of knowing the stars, of mapping the heavens like her ancestors before her. But she was poor. She had no telescope, only thread and loom. Each day she watched the skies and wove what she saw: spirals, stars, shadows of planets, threads of golden light. Years passed. One day, a royal astrologer visited the village. He saw her tapestries, intricate, precise, alive, and fell silent. "These are correct," he whispered. "You've charted the heavens better than our finest astronomers." "How?" She smiled. "I wove what I felt inside." She had understood the law of correspondence, without words. As above, so below. As within, so without. And through thread and spirit, she had stitched the two realms together. In the end, this law is not just about patterns. It's about reclaiming your place in the order of things. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are woven into it. When you align your mind with truth, your body with ritual, and your spirit with purpose, you don't just change your life. You begin to reflect the divine. This, the Hermetics say, is the miracle of the one thing. That the part contains the whole. That the self contains the all. And when you see that, truly see it, you don't need to chase the stars. You simply need to become the mirror. The law of correspondence is not just something to understand, it's something to live. Every choice, every thought, every quiet ritual is a thread in the fabric of your life. This law whispers that your outer world will never outgrow your inner one. If you want to change your circumstances, change your frequency. If you want to rewrite the script, rewrite your beliefs. And if you're ready to do more than just read, if you're ready to live this principle in daily, grounded, and soul-aligned ways, get the guide. This video is just the keyhole. The full guide offers the doorway. Inside you'll find simple but powerful daily practices to apply the law of correspondence. Practical rituals that align your body, mind, and environment. Journal prompts and reflections to reveal hidden internal patterns. Timeless tools for creating harmony between your inner and outer world. It's not about perfection, it's about becoming conscious of the mirror. And when you do, the reflection becomes a masterpiece. Ready to begin? Unlock the rhythms, align with the laws, transform your life. Download the full guide, unlock the ancient rhythms that govern your life, energy, and destiny. Link in the bio.